take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my...
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Jalen Hurts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. This will be stopped about... shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, Minshew to throw. On the slant, this is Chark. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Thompson.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride from their performance.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, a run with Hyde. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run high. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hyde is the lone man in the backfield here on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Minshew sets to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Keelan Cole, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Deontay Johnson.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a 2nd-round pick back in April out of Oklahoma by way of Alabama. It's Jalen Hurts.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down run for Connor. Not going to get much. Maybe a yard. 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Connor again, the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Jared Wilson made the tackle.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
James Conner.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he whips that one incomplete there. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. 3rd down here. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Ebron caught left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time unwrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up the first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Jaguars 7. Steelers.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew, that one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. On 4th down, Minshew. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And Thompson on the screen. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Choose pass. Complete to Tyler Eifert.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Carlos Hyde, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now here's Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Ebron with it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He gets it left side to Johnson. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this 2nd go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
With a field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Steelers 6.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
14.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Pittsburgh.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, a give to counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Hurts.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Steelers.
On 1st and 10 is counter. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
To number 19.
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. His first career touchdown. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
So good. That keeps the score, Jaguars.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Take over first and
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Number 30, James Conner.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off.
And that's caught inside the 30. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
7-yard line.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew, he finds his running back, Hyde. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Gain of 12 brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And Hyde will not get there as they force him to the ground shy of the marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
17.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily... the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Ebron's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On the handoff, Connor. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Steeler 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now pass there complete to Westbrook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be Minshew again. The throw taken in by Cole. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Bud Dupree, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And he completes it to Westbrook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Minshew, that's caught at the 3. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
So now the Steelers down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
James Conner, the ball.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
To your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Flushed out right. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Pittsburgh.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that... score, they might want to try and rush back in. Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So they're finally...